Okay, so let's unpack this. We've got millions of Android users out there, and they're kind of stuck choosing between the Fitbit app and Samsung Health for tracking wellness.
Exactly. And our mission today, well, is really to boil down the costs, the features, and maybe most importantly, what the users are actually complaining about. The real
Uh,
talk.
right, because there's this pretty startling discovery here, isn't there? One app is basically asking for $80 a year.
Just to see your own detailed sleep data,
Yeah.
like the nitty-gritty stages.
Isn't it? The other one offers very similar metrics, totally free.
It's a massive difference. That paywall, well, it's really at the heart of this whole comparison.
So let's dig into the numbers a bit because they seem, well, kind of paradoxical. Fitbit's got a decent 4.1 stars. That's from, what, 1.18 million reviews?
Solid numbers, yeah. But then you look at Samsung Health, lower rating, 3.5 stars.
But way more reviews, like 1.54 million. So
Yeah.
people are less happy, but more people are using it. How does that work?
Well, that's the thing we need to unpack, isn't it? The lower rating for Samsung Health, it doesn't seem to be about missing core features.
Oh.
It seems more about frustrations with a free service.
Yeah.
Clunky UI updates, things changing unexpectedly.
Oh, okay.
And why so many users, probably market inertia. You buy a Samsung phone, a Samsung watch. The app's just there. It's bundled.
But hang on, if the execution is poor, doesn't that kind of kill the value, even if it's free? Like, if the features are annoying to use, why even track stuff?
That's a fair point, but I think the key is still the price. Zero. Samsung Health tracks your steps, all the sleep stages, heart rate, stress, over 100 exercise types.
All free, no hidden tiers.
Completely free. No premium subscription needed to see your own detailed data. None.
Okay, that really throws the Fitbit situation into sharp relief then. Cost versus maybe inconvenience.
Exactly. Fitbit tracks similar things, sure,
Yeah.
but those really crucial insights like your specific sleep stage breakdown, your readiness score, detailed heart rate trends.
Locked behind Fitbit Premium. That's the $10 a month, or ouch, $80 annual fee.
Right. So without paying, you've basically bought, well, a pretty expensive step counter. Your useful health data is held hostage.
And this is where it gets really tricky for Fitbit, right? Because users who are paying that $80, they're not always happy.
Not at all. The reviews are just flooded with complaints about sync failures. Constant, infuriating sync failures.
Like, how bad?
We're seeing people say they have to restart their phone every single day just to get the Fitbit device to connect and send the data over. Imagine paying $80 for that headache.
Wow, so you pay for premium access to data that the device struggles to even deliver reliably.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Users are saying it works maybe 70% of the time.
Yeah.
That's not a great return on $80.
Okay, so what about the Samsung Health complaints then? If it's free, what are people mad about?
It's mostly about those interface changes we mentioned. Recent updates seem to have made sleep tracking confusing for some.
How so?
Well, users report that useful, detailed metrics they relied on got removed or replaced with these vague scores nobody asked for, as one review put it.
So it's like a stable, expensive annoyance with Fitbit versus a free, constantly changing annoyance with Samsung.
That's actually a pretty good way to put it, yeah. Neither is perfect, but the source of the frustration is different.
And what about getting your data out? Like using it with other apps?
The ecosystem problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, both are kind of restricted there, too. Samsung famously cut off support for almost all third-party apps back in 2018.
Except Strava.
Except Strava, yeah. So if you use MyFitnessPal or other specialized apps, tough luck integrating smoothly with Samsung Health.
And Fitbit.
Fitbit blocks detailed health data sharing unless you pay for premium. So again, that paywall controls access.
So basically, both platforms kind of trap your data, but only Fitbit makes you pay $80 just to see the details within their own app.
Precisely. Samsung's limitations are about sharing out. Fitbit's are about viewing in unless you pay.
Okay, so the verdict. If you're an Android user and you're just not willing to pay that yearly fee to see your own body's metrics, where does the evidence point?
Well, looking at it purely from a value perspective, the data strongly suggests Samsung Health. Despite the lower rating, despite the annoying UI changes,
It gives you the core features.
it provides comparable detailed features that Fitbit puts behind its premium paywall, but for $0. Fitbit Premium seems to offer questionable value at a questionable price, especially given those reliability complaints from paying customers.
Right. Which brings us to a final thought for you, the listener, to mull over. Google owns Fitbit now. They control this paywall. So Is the decision to keep charging $80 a year, making users pay for their own sleep stages, their stress details? When Samsung proves it doesn't have to, does that signal a sort of new normal?
Yeah, like where monetizing your data access becomes more important than just letting you own and see your own information easily.
Exactly. Something to think about maybe as you check your stats tomorrow morning.